So a lot of you don't like the current meta game where it seems to favor infantry spams. And my backline opponent here, he decided to do something single-handedly about that. So he just said, fuck it, who needs infantry? And didn't bring any infantry. He brought 3 elephants, 1 Indian armored, 2 Indian war. Then he has 4 Bactrian noble horse, and a total of 6 horse archers. 2 horse archers, and I believe 3 mercenary Scythian horse archers. Oh, actually he has 5 Bactrian noble horse, so very interesting build by my opponent. I was luckily prepared for facing such an army. I have a lot of skirmishers. I brought 6 Scythian hoplites. I brought a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A mix of 8 different types of Chimera heavy archers and picked peltasts. I have 3 step lancers, and then I have my noble horse archers. So I'm just going to push up my noble horse archers, take some fire, get my army in position here. Use the buildings to sort of protect my flanks. Also putting the cavalry here. And my noble horse archers are going to be less effective against these horse archers than my Chimera heavy archers. But I want to do some damage to his horse archers. Although it's going to take down quite a lot of my men here, because he has 5 horse archers running around. Now he's going to do a nice little drive-by here on my skirmish line, so him being in a diamond formation is going to make him slower, and is going to enable me to get off a nice number of volleys on his guys here with my archers and my peltasts. But the Bactrian noble horse, this is the shielded side. Oh, sorry, it was the unshielded side actually. So these Bactrian noble horse are going to take some casualties. Not a huge amount because they have good health and armor, but they're definitely going to feel it. So I'm going to change the fire over to his elephants. Sent in a unit of step lancers as bait. These units are cheap and great for stopping cavalry for just a second if you need to get some volleys off on them. So we have the Indian war elephants here, beautiful target for my massive skirmishers. I'm going to start spraying them with arrows here, so should be able to make them run amok. My noble horse archers taking care of some mercenary Scythian archers over there. The elephants have started to die and they're running amok, so those elephants are quickly becoming a non-threat. But there are still these 2 elephants left on the field. Still a lot of Bactrian noble horse, so I'm going to stop them with my step lancers and then start pouring the fire in. That's going to kill the Bactrian horse pretty quickly. He still has 4 units of Bactrian noble horse. There's just so much cavalry and so many elephants on the field here. So let's go cinematic for this. Here we have my army standing over there. Here we have a horse without a rider running around. And these elephants are not too happy about all of these skirmishers, so the skirmishers are going to go on a small elephant hunt here. I'm not too worried about his cavalry because I have all these hoplites that can deal with it, but his elephants, not too worried about those either because I have the perfect tools to counter them in the peltasts and the Chimera heavy archers, so they should be able to make the elephants hold a healthy distance to my lines. And I think if I'm going to try to guess what my opponent's plan here was, it must have been to, and here we have picked peltasts firing at horse archers. I think his plan was to take out my skirmishers with his cavalry and take out my cavalry with his horse archers. And then maybe he wanted to take out my infantry with his elephants, and the build that he brought, if he was able to use his elephants effectively, it could be pretty scary. But against a horse archer and skirmish heavy army that has access to good and cheap hoplites, this is going to be very difficult to use. So now it's hunting season here on Mons Regius. And Mons Regius, they've changed the map, so it's not a nice little barbarian village, it's more like a small Roman cluster of houses here. So I like the other one better. This architecture doesn't really suit the map, I think. These old ancient ruins here don't really look. It looks very hastily put together. This small village. The other village looked a lot better, I think. So here I'm chasing after him, trying to get some shots off with my nobles. Have them on heavy shot. the great beasts are going to turn around and get fired on. So one volley from arrows is usually not enough to make elephants run amok. You need several, but javelins still are very reliable in making elephants run amok. And here we have the Bactrian horse charging into my picked peltasts, but I have my guys in close support. So my hoplites are running in, should be charging the, and I quite like the look of these guys. They have the heavy leather armor, it looks like. Looks pretty awesome. So here are some Chimeria heavy archers. These Bactrians don't want anything to do with this blob of hoplites, so they're running away. Charging down my Chimeria heavy archers just before they manage to take out their spears. Over here, still elephant hunting season. Just jogging after them with these guys. I still have some horse archers left that I also can use, but I want to take care of his Bactrian noble horse here first. So the Bactrian nobles, it's just a matter of time before they get shot and stabbed to death by these hoplites and the peltasts. Still, they are very tanky units. Oh, that guy took a javelin straight through the back. Still alive, still on his horse. These guys broke. Still showering the noble horse with arrows. And now they are running after my archers here. So this is basically all he has left on the field. I have these noble horse archers left. He has this Bactrian noble horse, and he has these elephants, and that's it for my opponent. So I'm going to run after him with my horse archers. Both the Bactrian noble horse going down quickly to heavy shot, and then I'm going to try to get some volleys off on these elephants here. So they haven't lost a single elephant yet. I haven't been able to make them run amok. Elephants, the armored elephants are pretty decent against arrow fire, at least from a depleted unit of horse archers. So just standing and firing at the Bactrian noble horse to try to take them down as much as possible before the charge. And they are going to be able to do quite a lot of damage to me when charging here, but this unit is dead. When these guys whip out their two-handed spears, they are going to go down very quickly indeed. Same over here. Arrows coming in, but this allows the elephants to chase away my horse archers and to go for my archers. But here, to the rescue, noble horse archers running around. So for those of you who don't like infantry battles, this is a special treat for you. No infantry on the side of my opponent, and mainly just skirmishers fighting elephants and cavalry, so that must be pretty great. Pretty stark contrast to the rest of the metagame. Elephants are going to get a pretty good charge here on my Chimeria heavy archers, knock them down quite effectively, but here come the javelins, and this is going to kill the elephants quickly, because the picked peltasts have started firing, and with their bonus of 10 and their 41 missile damage, it's going to absolutely wreck these guys. And I have no idea why I charged in with my horse archers. Maybe it was mis-microing. Over here, javelins falling on the elephants is going to make them run amok pretty quickly, and when the follow-up volleys come, the elephants are going to start dropping too. Finally, dropping very quickly, and this is what 41 missile damage javelins do to elephants. Absolutely horrible for the elephants. So my opponent only has these two elephants left on the field. That's it. Cavalry is dead, elephants are dead. And he maybe, if he synchronized everything here, if he charges cavalry at my skirmishers and at the same time charge my hoplites with his elephants, I think he could have won this battle, but it's going to be very difficult. Very difficult indeed. I got a decisive victory out of this, although I lost 428 men. And as you can see, not a whole lot of kills here, because these are mostly units with a low number of troops or men in them. But the Picked Peltas did very well against the horses and the elephants, of course. They have 41 missile damage, good armor penetration, and a 10 bonus against large on their javelins. But anyway, if you preferred, I quite liked showing the battle without having the heads-up display up or the interface up. So let me know if you liked watching just the battle and the action going on, because I might do more of that if that's something that you enjoy watching more than having the interface up. So thanks for watching. This is it for the next episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and this is obviously the good. Because no infantry. Yep. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again on the battlefield.